Hey guys! So, in yesterday's video, I talked about a few things that I wish I knew before traveling to Europe. I went to Amsterdam, Paris, Barcelona, and London, and I wanted to make a part 2 to that video, but this is honestly kind of just a part 1 too. You don't have to watch this video or that video first. Like, you can literally watch this video right now. You don't have to click off and immediately watch yesterday's video, because honestly, my list was just long enough to where I was like, you know what, we're gonna make this a whole separate video, okay? And that is what I'm doing today. This is a part 2 to yesterday's video / part 1, because like I said, it doesn't matter which one you watch first. You need the tips, or just watch for the vibes, okay? Even if you're not planning a trip to Europe anytime soon, maybe you're planning a trip to Asia, Africa, who knows? And yes, I'm naming continents, guys. I know there are different countries and the places, okay? Like, I'm in North America, but like, I get it. But you know, I'm just saying, like, boom, boom, boom. Okay, boom. So let's see where I left off. A thing that I wish I knew before traveling there was, oh my gosh, just okay, like, this is like a given, especially if you're going to like major hubs and major like places where it's like public transport down, but just like prepare for the stairs and the steps early. And like, I can't reiterate this enough, like, and that's coming from somebody who is like fairly active. Like, before I went to those cities like in Europe, like, I literally went to the gym multiple times a week, and I didn't do a lot, but I'm saying as far as cardio, like, I was there. Like, I never missed a cardio day at the gym, like, ever. Like, if I didn't do anything else, I ran on that treadmill, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I would do that all the time, like, but actually going somewhere and like, and I think the difference is being in like doors on a treadmill, like, that's so like gym, like, whatever, but like, just being indoors, there's AC going, and like, you know, I'm just here, and if I want to like stop, I can stop, but like, the AC's good, I got my water with me. But actually, like, going somewhere where it's just like the sun is beaming down, it's hot, you're walking around, maybe you haven't ate, maybe you're tired, maybe it's just so many factors, and then you add just like miles and miles, and then stairs, and like, it's a lot. So just prepare yourself mentally for that walking, that walk, that walk, that walk, that walk. Okay, those stairs, those stairs, those stairs. Okay, because as you know, a lot of places in Europe, not a lot, but like a lot, don't have elevators. Luckily, all the places I stayed at, all the hotels I did had elevators. I'm not gonna lie, I made sure when I was looking at hotels, I said AC, please, Wi-Fi, please. Let's keep it going. So I made sure, but that is not a given at every single one. So just, you know, boom. I forgot what I saw. It was this church, like this beautiful architectural, if that's the right way of saying it, church. And I just remember the stairs getting up to it. I was like, ooh, I got a pocket full of sunshine. Hold on, because this is a lot. Take me away. Anyways, okay. Yeah, so just be prepared for the stairs. Okay. Oh, so the next thing is like, depending on who you are or what do you use for your source of payment. But when I tell you, go ahead and tap that card. Go ahead and throw away the cash. I did my research, so I did know. I looked up which cards which cards you could use abroad, and which ones they didn't accept in those places I went. Like, I literally looked for each country. I was like searching online, like, okay, can I use this? Can I use this card? And me, I love a good debit card. I love a good credit card. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a credit and I have a debit, multiple actually. So I'm like, I was gonna be good regardless. I was like, but do your research and look and see if they take your card in that country. And if not, you might want to get a credit card or debit card, but preferably credit, because you know, credit, you can get your points and all the stuff. But if you're not a credit card person, debit card. But get one that can actually take your card, and even better, no foreign transaction fees. Because let me tell you, I studied abroad in South Korea 4 years ago when I was a sophomore in college. And when I tell you, hundreds of dollars in just foreign transaction fees, and honestly, that was me taking money out of the ATM. TBH. Like, I remember using cash because there were some things where I had to use cash for. Like, I remember at that time, you had to like use cash to pay for like the transportation card or whatever. So I had to use cash. I mean, it's been 4 years and everything's so tech. Like, girl, Korea probably said, girl, we don't do bills. We don't do that. I know that in the UK, and they say notes, like, instead of bills. Like, they don't do that. So I don't know. It's probably different now. But if anything, yeah, make sure they take your card. And when I will tell you, literally, I knew what card, because I searched online what cards would take, and there was a card that I had. They took it everywhere. No foreign transaction fees, and even better, I got points, like $3 3% on dining, whatever. Okay, yeah. So just, yeah, and they mostly do card. Like some places, like I would be like, do y'all do cash? Because at the end I started, because I did take out money. I did take out some euros to go there, and I took out some British pounds too. Not that many British pounds because I was only going to be there for less time, but I took out a lot of euros and some British pounds. And that was just me, like my last few days in Barcelona before leaving. I was like, okay, I gotta use these euros. But I was also like, it was just so inconvenient because like most places just like they do the card real quick. So yeah, go ahead and do that tap to pay. Go ahead and do that. Get your card. Search online. See if they take your specific one. If not, get a new one. Dollars, bills, euros, notes, whatever. It's low key dying. Not to sound not to be that person, but it's like, can we please tap? Like, can we let's keep it going. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it going. All right, okay. So next thing I want to say is about restaurant service. And this is more so towards my like Americans only because here in the US, people have to work for their tips, okay? Like you have to be the giddy old server, like, hello, how you doing today? That's good. Okay, can I get you guys a drink? Can I start you off with anything? What's going on? Okay, nice. I mean, I recommend our chai. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta do like that to get your buddy. Like, you know, you don't do that, you're not getting your coin because people could just easily not tip you and then you make crumbs. But up in Europe, they pay their people. You don't have to tip in a lot of cities. You know, go ahead and search online to see what specific areas if you're going to a whole different place. Maybe you're going somewhere and that I didn't go and you're like, wait, but they tip here. Okay, maybe they do. But so what I would say about restaurant service is like you definitely will have to be more like not hands-on, but more like, you know, oh, excuse me, or like more like, you know, make eye contact with the servers to get their attention. Because in the US, it's more so like they're checking up on you. Like you could be in the middle of like eating your pork chop and they're like, they're like, how is it? You're like, I'm gonna take a bite real quick. One thing, it's good. But over there, I found myself, I'd be done with my meal. Like, and they would check up on me like one time, but I'd be like, okay, I'm ready for the bill. And nobody came back so then there would be times where I would have to be like, oh, or like make eye contact with the server or like, you know, get up and then go pay the bill, which I kind of was like scared about a little bit because I was like, I don't want them to think I'm getting up and walking out because that's not me. That's not me. Okay, I'm not a dining dasher. But yeah, so definitely the restaurant service, they get paid. They don't have to like be fake, extra fake. I mean, obviously people are working, so they're like, hopefully people are like nice enough to just, you know, but just you might have to be a little bit more assertive about getting like your check or like whenever you need something, you know, more like hands-on versus like the US, they just keep coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. So that's something I wish I knew, which I kind of searched a lot about, but yeah. Oh, I talked about this a little bit in another video, but y'all, I don't know if you know anything, if you've been seeing videos about certain places in certain major touristy cities in Europe, aka Barcelona, aka Paris, aka Amsterdam, aka London, you know that pickpocketing is such a real thing. And I've had friends that literally got pickpocketed in major cities, in major touristy areas. And I am proud to say that I did not get pickpocketed once. And I need to stop being so proud of that because I do plan on going back to Europe again. I don't know when, but I for sure will be back. And maybe back to the same cities, maybe to different ones. I do want to see Greece and Italy. But I need to stop saying all this because the next time I go, I could be like, guys, I got pickpocketed. Like, y'all, like, nobody's safe. But I was very careful. Like, I remember being places and like, oh, no wallet in back pocket. I had everything in my front pocket. Or like, even when I was on the beach in Barcelona, I literally went online and bought me a waterproof pouch. And I had my wallet, phone, my earphones in there. And like, I forgot what else I had, but I think even a portable charger in there because that time I did have it. And I literally got in the ocean with it and it was waterproof and it was attached to me. And I didn't care if I looked crazy. I mean, it was cute though. It was like a cute little attached little water pouch. But I wasn't playing. So I definitely was careful. And I think that contests and attributes to me not being pickpocketed. Like I never put anything in my back pockets, always in my front or always in like my little pouch or whatever. Like I was very careful. But not overly careful where I can't enjoy the trip. But like definitely watch out for pickpockets, okay? Because it's a thing. It can happen. My friend literally told me that it happened to... I met a friend in Barcelona, and she said her friend got pickpocketed, like, the week before, and she was a local there. So I was just like, oh, my gosh, it can happen to anyone. It can happen to anyone, okay? Okay. So just protect your belongings. Protect them. Don't be, not clueless. Clueless, yeah, but, like, careless with your things and just have everything willy-nilly. Because, you know... And I'm not going to say, like, I was, like, looking crazy, like, you know, like... Because, you know, they say don't be flashy, and I was not flashy, but I'm saying, like, my outfits were tees, so I definitely look like a Target. No shade, like, my outfits were tees. I had me a little cute crossbody, like, not crossbody. I had my crew neck. I had my nice, like, pants on, my little dress shoes. So I definitely could have been a Target, but I wasn't a Target because I was careful. Maybe somebody did try to pickpocket me, and they couldn't do it because it was too... I'm going too long. Just watch out for this stuff. Don't be careless, okay? Okay. And the last thing I would say is don't overschedule your days, boo. And let me tell you why. This is the last thing I wish I knew before I went to Europe. Because I, in Amsterdam, did so much. I went on, like, I was, like, obviously eating at restaurants, but I was, like, walking the city, going on canal rides, went to the nightlife. Like, I did so much that literally when I got to Paris, all I could do for, like, the first day was, like, be in bed. Like, I'm so serious. Like, people are like, Branson, you went to Paris, what's the first thing you did? Was that the first thing I did? Did I take a nap? I think that was the first thing I did. I literally got to Paris and then I took like a nap. And then that night I saw the Eiffel Tower. So I did end up seeing the Eiffel Tower. But like, I was so drained after Amsterdam that like, because I scheduled doing a lot, that Paris kind of took a hit in the beginning because I was like overly drained. So don't overplan your day, okay, y'all? Y'all can have like 1, 2 main things, because then I remember at the end of Paris, I literally saw 4 things in one day: the Arc de Triomphe, the Notre Dame, like 2 other, the Louvre Museum. Oh, how did I forget that? And then it was like this other major church, and I literally saw 4 things in one day, and I was like dead. I was like, I can't. So just don't overschedule. That's all. Okay, that goes for any trip though. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope you guys got a little bit of insight. And if you watched part 1 first, thank you. And if you haven't watched the other part, it's like that. This can be part 1 and that can be part 2. But go watch it, okay? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love y'all so much. And bye.